For me, when I was starting Yonex, is that first of all, you've got your idea, and everyone has an idea. Lots of people have ideas, but actually getting that off the ground does require a huge amount of resource. And the number one person that's going to do that, the biggest resource in any startup company, is the founder. So the first question is, are you actually committed to be the biggest resource and to commit your time and energy into starting the company and starting to develop the idea? But of course, you're not going to get very far if it's just you. You're looking for other resources around of people, knowledge, expertise, capital, and all of those together with your idea is really what constitutes, for me, about the starting of a successful business. And you need all of those things in combination of your idea naturally aligned to be successful. When I first started Yonex, I was working 2 days a week on the business and 3 days consulting, but that wasn't going to continue. The business could never survive. We weren't moving fast enough, and we needed to get to market pretty quickly. So we needed capital and we needed people, and we had to raise that in order to move to that next step. So I had this idea that a few $100,000 would be enough to get the business to where it would be, and a global business that could compete, in a multi-million-dollar market. And the reality is that's just not true. Businesses require lots of capital. It's hard to come by. It takes a lot of time to raise it, and you need to do it in a very pragmatic and structured way. So one of the first pieces of advice that I got from my advisory board was to go and see Creative HQ. And initially I was a bit hesitant. I wasn't quite sure what it was or what value it would provide to us and to me as a business. But after spending about an hour with Michael Elwood-Smith, who is now our lead business strategist, I was convinced it was the right thing for us to do. The business strategists at Creative HQ helped position us for investment, and that involved developing a business plan, doing all the necessary structure around the business to make sure that it was clean and that we were ready for investment, and also the strategic and financial planning about how big Yonex could actually be. Now we're funded, it means that we are able to execute on our strategy, and that means being able to bring in expertise and people that can do the job faster and better than I can. And that's probably the key thing.